My life is a movie that's far from an act. I don't know how to act. You can catch me in the back, all in her ear while then I poof be gone. Something like magic, this can't be taught. You just got to have it. You either got it or you don't. You will or you won't. I never tell you wrong.
Baby, boss like a player, talk like a player.
Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to Portland. Now here's Malone. And Tatum pulls it down. And Stan on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting two-point jump shots, they'll live with them. But can they force more turnovers?
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Now here's Malone. After the miss from Derek White. Here's Jackson. Good.
Showing some muscle on that finish. Jackson Jr. doesn't get thrown off balance easily.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now White. Pete Maravich missing on the three. There's the pick. Here's Shireman. Pass to Garnett. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Malone. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Tatum. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. On the clock. Here's Garnett. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Utah with the ball. To the paint. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Garnett. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Walsh can't get it to go. Outside Maravich. And he's good on the three ball.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Now here's White. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Malone with the screen. And here's Maravich for three. And Utah another three.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Shireman. Scoreless thus far. Tatum's shot is off. And again, it's Pete Maravich.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Garnett, the screen. On its way from Dinwiddie for two. Pass to Garnett. Stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Malone. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
To the middle. Here's Garnett. No good again that time.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
That's good by Mitchell.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's White. Outside Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Malone.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And stolen by Tatum. Launches a three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with the 9-point Boston. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Eaton misses. Stolen. Pass to George. The Jazz working the ball around now. To the inside. Eaton misses. It's picked off. And he gets it to go. Eaton's got his first basket of the night. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Garnett with the block. Inside, White. Tatum on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Jazz leading by 6. Lots of players to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Jazz. Garnett in the post. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ace Bailey.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's... Oh, man! Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Mitchell with it. Now Garnett defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
To the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
Here's Walsh. No good on the triple. Jazz leading by 4. On the wing, Maravich. Latre. It's stolen by Garnett. Pass to Dinwiddie. 59 seconds left now here in the second. To the paint. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Garnett just attacking the rim.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum on the wing. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Kalinka into the lane. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Kirilenko. Dinwiddie outside. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Down low, here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Well, we see this every night now. Tatum has become an excellent playmaker, a point forward in many ways.
Dinwiddie with it, picked up by Malone. Garnett up top, and there's the call on Karl Malone. That's foul number 2 for him. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Taken away by Kirilenko. And here's the fast break. Malone leading the way. And the basket is good. Maravich has got 10.
playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
And Garnett has it in the corner. Here's Walsh. 5 on the clock. And Jackson with the block.
Well, this is the level of rim protection you get with Jaren Jackson Jr. He takes pride in being this team's defensive anchor.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. George in the post. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. That one good for 2. Eaton's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Bailey. Over Pritchard. Good on the 7-footer. 6 points for Ace Bailey.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
The shot by George, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum a screen. Shot by Post. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Here's Eaton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break games.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
And he drives in. Pritchard gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, defensively, they've just looked lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Utah, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Pritchard with the ball. Here's Vucevic, and no good in the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 40. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Right wing. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Eaton. They double in with Vucevic. Here is Maravich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The game now all time. Eaton's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Utah.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Malone. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling. Yeah, Jackson's length impacts both ends.
Garnett, the rebound by the Jazz.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Malone. Now here's Jackson. Over Garnett. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
White outside. Dinwiddie fires. And he hits from 17.
With a good understanding of the right shots to take, Dinwiddie keeps the mid-range jumper alive.
How about those points from Jackson? Big time.
Now Dinwiddie. Jackson with the rebound. Malenko into the lane. Count it!
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Free throw drops from Malone.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
Utah leading. Wow. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. It misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Jackson outside. The shot is good.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
Tatum outside, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
No good.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And it's Utah's ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. .41 seconds left in the fourth.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
Dinwiddie outside. Three. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Mitchell right side. Jackson with the screen. Missed on the three. Tatum. Off target from outside. And so it's Utah who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge.
Presidential rally or a new iWatch. Freak. Can't get up unless they got chicken in a. I got 2 hands, about 8 rings. Bet your